Hello guys, TJ here and welcome back to another video. In this one my friends I'm gonna be testing the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970 in Fortnite. This one is the EVGA GeForce GTX 970 SC Gaming ACX 2.0 version of the card. It's very beautiful and we are running it with the latest NVIDIA drivers at the time of recording this video, and I am not overclocking it. By the way, over in Tech Power-Ups GPU-Z you can see all of the GPU specs. It has 4GB of GDDR5 VRAM, 1664 CUDA cores, and it was released back in 2014. We're pairing it Intel i3 10100F, 4 cores 8 threads, and 16GB of RAM. Dual channel, 3600 MHz, and let's get right into it now. Alright, first of all let's go through the settings. We're playing at 1080p. We're using some specific settings to ensure that we get the best possible graphics with a long view distance and stable FPS. I am blown away by the new updates in this season. The graphics have been significantly improved, and the colors are so much more vibrant compared to last season. The gameplay was a bit dull, and it was causing the eye strain. But now, the new realm in Chapter 4 looks absolutely incredible. As you can see in the video, the FPS dips from 120 to 95, but that's okay. It's become stable after the computer caches these new graphics. I expect that the next spawn will be stable as well. This is my first game in the season and that's why it's happening. I've capped the FPS at 120 on purpose. When you are playing on a 60Hz monitor, 75 or even 120 frames per second is more than enough to get a smooth and enjoyable experience. Capping the FPS at 120 also helps to reduce screen tearing and stuttering, which can be quite distracting and disruptive during gameplay. I've found that 120 frames per second is the perfect balance between performance and power consumption for my setup, and it gives me the best possible gaming experience. I have been playing even on these settings last season, and it was too smooth and never lagged even in last zone circle with many players around. So I am playing in the same settings this season as well. Of course, players can lower the settings to get more FPS, but I personally think it's not good for the eyes. Lowering the settings can make the game less visually appealing and it may require you to sit closer to the screen. This can cause eye strain and discomfort, especially for younger players. I would not recommend it, especially for little boys under 14 who may not have fully developed eyes yet. I think it's important to strike a balance between performance and visual quality to ensure a comfortable and enjoyable gaming experience. It's common to see many players out there trying to copy the settings of professional players, but they often don't take into account that they may not have the same setup as them. Professional players often have high-end PCs, good chairs, high refresh rate monitors, and even special glasses to protect their eyes. These are all important factors that can greatly impact the gaming experience. It's important to remember that copying professional players' settings may not work for you, and it could even damage your eyes and overall gaming experience. It's better to find the right balance of settings that work for you and your specific setup, rather than trying to copy someone else's. I am also extremely impressed with the new weapons in the game. Not only do they look great, but they are also very easy to handle. The controls are intuitive and responsive, making it easy for players to quickly adapt and become proficient with the new weapons. The new weapons adds more depth to the gameplay, and it's exciting to see how they change the dynamics of the game. Reality augments are a new feature in Fortnite that is considered a significant update to the game. It adds an additional layer of strategy and customization to the gameplay. The randomized choice of 2 reality augments per match and the ability to collect more as the match goes on adds a new level of excitement and unpredictability to the game. Some players may find the addition of reality augments to be a new and exciting aspect of the game, while others may not be as interested. Overall, it can be seen as a new game charm that could potentially change the way the game is played. In the future, Fortnite will continue to evolve with new updates and features that will make the game even more visually stunning and engaging to play. The game's requirements will also continue to increase. But even so, the GTX 970 will still be able to handle the game and provide players with a smooth and enjoyable gaming experience. I wanted to make this video to help my viewers understand what they can expect from a GTX 970 when playing Fortnite. While the performance of the card will depend on other factors such as the CPU and amount of RAM, I have found that when paired with a similar processor like an i3 4-core or equivalent AMD, the GTX 970 is able to handle the game at 1080p with decent frame rates even at higher graphics settings. It's important to note that my experience may not be the same as others, and that the performance will also depend on other factors such as the specific version of the graphics card and the driver being used. But overall, I have been very pleased with the performance of the GTX 970 when playing Fortnite, and I wanted to share that information with my viewers to help them make an informed decision about their own gaming setup. I hope you found it informative and helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It would mean a lot to me and it will help me create more videos like this one. Thanks again for watching.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe.